Morning, West Michigan. Here across West Michigan, we are definitely waking up to a cold start to the day today. Temperatures outside are below freezing, and we've had a return to at least some snow, and there's some ice out there. So I would definitely expect, if you do have travel plans today, watch for slippery and icy spots, secondary and side roads, some of the bridges and overpasses, on and off ramps, rural roads, neighborhood streets, sidewalks, parking lots, and driveways tend to be the iciest on a morning like this. So definitely keep that in mind. The good news is the winds will be calming down as we head through the later part of the afternoon and into the evening hours. A messy mix rolls in with the next system we're tracking for Saturday, and then sharply colder air follows as we head into the middle to tail end of next week. In fact, meteorologist Ellen Baca has the outlook coming up for the entire first half of the month of January. And let's just say, for winter weather enthusiasts, I think you're going to like what you see. Temperatures outside this morning. Well, readings are holding in the 20s to low 30s, and wind chills and many spots have slipped down into the teens. And you can see the coldest of the air well off to the north, but that is going to be moving southward, significantly so. I mean, we're talking afternoon highs in the teens and wind chills below zero. So this air mass that you see off to our north is going to be surging southward as we head through the middle to tail end of next week. The short term, again, this morning, looking at just a couple of scattered flurries out there, so no real additional precipitation to track for you, at least for today, but we are looking at that messy mixture of precip coming in as we head through the day tomorrow. You can see, again, off to our south, there's a developing storm system, and check out this part, the backside of this area of moisture in central Texas, where it makes the change over to freezing rain. I want to show you the Futurecast computer models just to give you an indication on that surge of moisture lifting into the Great Lakes region. Dry today with clear to partly cloudy skies. We'll see some sunshine by daybreak tomorrow. A little bit of light snow south of Grand Rapids, and then check out what happens. You see the purples and the greens, that messy colored mix on the Futurecast computer models, and that is your indication that we will be looking at that messy mixture precip, which can always lead into the most significant travel issues. In the meantime, as you can see here, the Storm Team 8-day forecast. Well, we are looking at the cold air settling into West Michigan, especially as we head into next week, and that sharply colder air is going to stick around for a while. In fact, it really becomes reinforced as we head into the middle of next week, with highs in the teens, lows in the single digits, and wind chills well below zero. And in fact, meteorologist Ellen Baca has a look at the longer part of that picture, which means the winter weather is going to stick around for a while.
Yeah, the question on everyone's mind is this going to be a repeat of last year? And if we look at last year, now that we're officially done with 2014, here's a look at some of those headlines. Extreme cold and snow for January and February. So much so that we actually had record Lake Michigan ice cover at 93%. And by the time we got to the end of 2014, our snow was 36.2 inches above average. So with that on our minds, if we look forward as to what to expect for at least the first half of January, looks like cooler than average conditions as we get towards January 11th, and our average high for this time of year is 31, so it's a good chance that we're going to stay cooler than that through January 11th, which is a week from Sunday. And if we look a little farther than that, through January 15th, so the first half of the month, looks like we have decent chances of staying right around average. But on top of this, we actually have a better chance of seeing some extra precipitation. So with our highs around 30 and extra precipitation on the way, that could mean more snow. Of course, we'll have to monitor it pretty closely, but yeah, 36 inches above average for 2014. I was looking at the total snowfall, and it's 111.1 inches. That's what we saw. 1111. 1111. Yep.
Number one all around.
We're number one. We're number one. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ellen.
Well, November was certainly the snowiest, so nice to make up some ground now in January.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, it is